Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Before going to the session, can you brief about yourself, like your experience or refresher?
Um, I know the concepts in theory wise, but I'm not very confident of working with the queries.
I mean, say like you had an experience over the PLSQL programming little bit.
Yes, I worked on
Do
many part of procedures and SQL queries.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Express
Yes.
it your experience. Where did you work? Then how many years of experience? Do you have any knowledge on MSBI like SSIS, RS, and AS? Is
Yes.
it?
Uh, Actually, I initially worked with the PV.NET, okay, so that I continued for last 5 years, and currently I shifted. I did a break, and I'm again shifted to SQL Server with SSIS. So I know how
Okay.
to write procedures and queries.
Yep.
So some of the cases like error corrections and worked on with SSIS. I have some I need some problem of working with the SSIS.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, good. So you had a background about little bit about the PLSQL. So you are more concentrating about the SSIS, okay, RS and AS. Am I correct? You
Yes.
RS and AS. Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
And
good.
also, something, some concepts are related to queries.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. See,
Okay.
while writing while working with SSIS, 100% I will touch with the SQL Server. How to call a stored procedure in SSIS, how to call a view in a stored procedure, how to call a inline commands in a stored procedure, okay? How to write a big complex joins, in SSIS to call those respected queries. I will explain you going forward, okay? Before going to that one, okay? Did you get a chance to work with multiple databases or single database?
Yes, I worked on multiple databases.
Good, good. Okay, I have one small question for you. If you already got an experience in multiple servers, I have one SSIS package. Assume that
Okay.
my SSIS package should get. I mean, say you have one SQL server and I have Oracle, but I wanted to get the two tables data into a single result set. How do I get it?
So with the help of writing stored procedures and
Yep. How do you
using
write a stored
SQL,
procedure? Where you will write the stored procedure?
execute SQL tasks.
Yeah, execute SQL task is the one which can be used to execute the SQL statements. My question is, you have the two servers. One is a SQL server, another is Oracle. How do I get the both data into a single statement?
Okay.
Did you get my point? See,
Yeah, I got
when
a
you,
point. So I
yep,
usually go with the data flow task. Then
yep,
I'll
yep,
connect with OLEDB source for a SQL and another one for Oracle. Then I'll make a connection with the connection manager.
yep.
So I'll write a query with there will be some connection options. After that, we need to choose one SQL command. Then other places, I'll write a query. So once I did, I'll click the OK for both the those. Then finally, I'll pull it into destinations like OLEDB destination.
Yeah, you're right, but how do you join these two queries? You did not told me. You have the data flow task, you have the OLEDB source connected to.
By using variable configuration,
Okay,
so variable, I defined a variable, and
okay,
mm, then I
okay,
will
no problem.
define a string. Then I'll get those two connections with
Okay,
those variables.
okay, no issues. Do you heard about any sort of things, linked servers in SQL?
Yes.
What it will do?
So it will be add many servers into one.
Yep. See, it will create a virtual database in this domain. I mean, say you are in the SQL Server 1. You wanted to shake hand with other server, whether it is a SQL, whether it is a Oracle, whether it is a Sybase, whether it is a SAP, doesn't matter. It will create a shake hand between your server and that server. It virtually, that schema and the data set, everything, table schema, view schema, stored position, everything will come into the picture in your domain. Then you write a single query in your SQL Server with one connection. You need not to go to the data flow task and create two connections. Okay, it's a headache. If one connection is ready, one connection is not ready, you may not get the data. Did you get my point? You have to get the data at a time. If I want to get the data at a time, I should give a, in a single shot, I should get it both data. Am I correct? This sort of, little bit internal, you need to aware about once you get the experience into this one. Okay. Okay. Before going to that one. Okay. So coming to MSBI. Okay. Do you know why we require the SSIS ETL tool?
Say it again.
Why we required it? See, what is the importance of ETL tool? I mean, say SSIS tool. Why can't you take other tools? What is the importance of this one?
So mainly for extracting different sources and
Okay.
loading data with a different format.
Hello?
Yes, mainly for extraction and loading data.
Okay, extracting and loading. What type of data you will load and what type of data will extract? Different formats of the data. Am I correct? Not in one format. Okay.
Yes.
For example, you have the text file, Excel file, raw file, XML, Oracle, some Sybase, some SAP database, some Oracle, different versions, different formats of the data daily we used to see in the market. Am I correct? In the world. So there is some place we want to grab the data into a single point of place. Okay. We want to keep it everything into a single place. Then the ETL come into the picture in the market. Okay. This especially for Microsoft tool, it is user friendly when compared to other tools. SSIS is very user friendly and workflow related activities will happen. Each and every task will give you a specific part of execution in your business process. Am I correct? So it's user friendly. You need not to buy a separate license. Once you take the license of the SQL Server, by default MSBI will come the given to you as the free of cost. Am I correct? So lot of advantages are there. Okay. Now, when you come to SSIS especially, okay, lot of advantages. See, you can configure in multiple ways. Okay. For example, you develop the package. I want to move into another server, any formats of the things. Very easily with the configuration change, it automatically applicable to rest of the packages. Okay, very small change in the configuration level that can be reflected. The changes can apply to rest of all the things. Okay. So many flexibilities are there. Deployment, lot of advantage in SSIS. Okay. Now, come to you. You said you already developed the projects. Am I correct?
What did you say already?
Tool where we will start this.
Yes. Okay. How to start it?
Yes. Yeah. This is the business intelligence environment where you will start developing our three types of projects. What type of project? SSIS project, SSRS project, and SSAS project. Okay. Okay. The three will come under the umbrella of MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. Am I correct? Okay. You are aware about all tools, what it will do, what functionality it has, all the things?
Yes.
Okay. For that, today I will touch about the SSIS. Okay. How do you know how this is going to be worked out? Okay. I will tell you a few things here. Go to the new project. So look at this one, business intelligence projects template. If I select this one, right?
Hello.
3 types of projects. Here, if you want, you can go on specific template and create it. Okay. It automatically creates a project. Okay. Now, if you go to integration services, okay, SSIS, what is your name?
My name, Uma.
Pardon?
So you want to give some name?
Yeah, just for a naming purpose, let me take it. Imran, okay?
Okay.
Okay, done. Look at this one. I just created a project on the Imran here, okay? Just click on OK. It automatically creates environment, everything here. The default area, landing area to start SSIS project, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now you have the right side, you have Solution Explorer where you get that data source view, and the SSIS package, some miscellaneous, and in the middle of the area you have the control flow, data flow, event handlers, and the package explorer, okay? And in the footer we have the connection managers, okay? In the left side you have the tools, okay? Some variable section, okay? Like this. But my first question, what is the control flow? You already did some projects. Did you get my point? What is the control flow? Why we require it? Can you give me few words about the control flow? Because you should understand what is the purpose of the control flow. Otherwise, while developing blindly, if everybody is developing the project, you are also developing the project. But what is the purpose of the control?
Yeah.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is this?
Control flow. Yeah, control flow is a group of tasks. So it's given like how to connect with the controls,
Yep.
with the data flow task, and it provides a link and containers,
Yep.
and the collection of tasks for connecting master and child package.
I will give that. See, that is you are telling about the technical things. But what is the importance of? You are right. It contains a collection of containers, collection of controls, tasks. It will link one by one. This is everything is happening upfront, in front of you while looking at the screen. Am I correct? My intention is, as the experienced person, that is not enough. Am I correct? What is the importance of the control?
That's why yeah.
Yeah, sure, madam. That's what I'm asking. If you know, I'm asking the question, what are the answers you are telling me? If I'm satisfied, or even if you are not in that part, I'm giving more details to you. Okay, that is what you should learn. Am I correct?
Yes.
So, control flow is the heart of the framework. For example, in a human body, what is the functioning of the heart? In a human body, what is the functioning of heart? Pumping the blood to each and every part of the body. Am I correct? Madam? Did you get my point? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, you there?
Uma, hello?
Hello?
Just a second, just a second, sir.
Yeah, sure. Carry on.
Yeah, she's saying
Hello?
she is here. We cannot able to hear your voice. Hello?
I'm unable to. Hello?
She messaged me. She cannot able to hear.
Yeah, even I see the chat. Okay? I'm able to hear your voice. Okay, good. See, look at this one. What is the functioning of the heart here? Heart will circulate the blood to all the peripherals of the human anatomy. But internally brain will give the guidance, but even if the brain is required a blood circulation, otherwise it's virtually dead. Okay? Same way, control flow task is the heart of the framework in the SSIS. Without a control flow task, you cannot develop a single project. It is the mainstream of the project. Okay? Without a data flow task, I can develop the projects. But without a control flow, you cannot develop the projects. It is a base point. It's the heart of the framework. Okay? Got it?
Got it.
See, that is very important. If you don't circulate the way, this control, as you said, it contains the containers, it contains a lot of circulation. Am I correct? It links to each and every task through nerves. Same way, control flow is the heart of the framework. It contains a lot of power. If the control flow is not working, literally your project won't work. Okay? 1 second, please. Okay, so this is the control flow. What about the data flow? Imran?
Yes.
What is the data flow?
Collection of 3 parts like sources, designations, and transformation.
Yes, you are right. Is it the blood to the peripheral? Nerves. Nerve will take a blood from the heart and then go to the eye or ear and the nose and the legs, some part of the things. Same thing here, data flow task will handle the orientation of the data. Flow will happen. 1 second please, 1 second please. Hello Anna. Anna, 9 kosta Anna please. Sure వస్తాను అన్న. షూర్ 100% వస్తా అన్న. నేను అది అయిపోయిందన్నా. ఓకేనన్నా, డన్ డన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ అన్న. ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసి చెప్పా, ఒక మాట్లాడతాను. ఓకే థ్యాంక్స్ అన్న, వస్తాను 9కి వస్తాను. ఓకే డన్ డన్. సారీ buddy. So data flow task will actually do the orientation of the data. It will take us from some point of the circulation, do some modification. Okay, then we'll keep that we'll reach to the destination through source and the destination. Some part of transformation, I mean say some part of action we'll take, we'll modify, we'll update, we'll delete. Some sort of modification will happen in the data flow task. Am I correct? Data flow task actual meaning is the orientation of the data. The orientation in the sense direction of the data from source to destination. That will happen in the data flow task. Keep it in mind, okay? Got it up to this point, madam?
Yes.
Okay. Control flow and data flows. What is the event handler? We will required here.
Yes, it handles the process, execution from start to end.
See, I will tell you.
Capture errors.
Okay, you're good. So you told you have already written a stored procedure. Am I correct?
Yes.
My question is, stored procedure is calling another one. Okay? Did you get my point? You have the two stored processes, madam. Stored process 1 and 2.
Okay.
Two stored processes. One is calling in another one. Okay? Inside stored procedure got the error. I mean say due to some unhandled exceptions. I mean say by 0 is not accepting. I mean say you wherever some using some by or some conversion rate has got fired and got thrown exception. What will happen?
So normally it throws some arithmetic overflow.
Yeah, it will tell you that it is unable to process, unable to execute the stored procedure due to this error. Due to this reason, we will get some message. Am I correct?
Yes.
it tells you that what is the root cause of the problem. You have to fix it and again you have to re-execute it. Am I correct?
Yes.
If you don't know, if the error is not throwing, if you execute the stored procedure, no use of the stored procedure then. Am I correct? Executing successfully but not giving the results. What is use of the stored procedure?
Mm.
Did you get my point?
Wrong. Yes.
Wrong. So if it is say it is executed successfully, I should get the result. If not, I should get the error. What is the root cause of the problem? Why it is not getting the data? Am I correct? Similarly, even package, somewhere you see is a software. Software is a dynamic. There is no static, there is no fixed in the software technologies. Everything is a dynamic. Every day it will keep on changing the things. So somewhere in the future, somewhere else, some point of time, it will get failed. Am I correct?
Yes.
So because unable to map, unfortunately, I used to drop a file to every day to your Imran folder, but unfortunately today I didn't drop it. Your job is keep on pick upping a file and got failed.
Mm. Hello?
If it's success, hello?
Yes.
Yeah. If it's unable to pick up the file, it should give some message. Today file is not available to run it. Today file is not available for process it. Am I correct?
Yes.
So this type of information are something goes wrong should indicate you, notify you that something gone wrong in your package, go and rectify it. This sort of exception handling, if happen in the package, we use the execute event handlers. This event handlers can work for both data flow task and control flow task. Okay? It works for both. Okay? Something goes wrong here, that is handled here, that will throw here. Okay? It is a cyclic. If anything goes wrong in the control flow, directly throws here. Okay? If something happen in the data flow task, it cannot go directly here. It will go to control flow, then it will come to event handler because
the data flow will be used to
look at this one here. Data flow task is one of the tasks in the control flow. If anything goes wrong in the control flow, okay, directly will come. If anything goes wrong in the data flow task, that will come to control flow, again it will come to event handler.
Okay.
Up to this point is clear, madam?
Yes.
Okay, next. What do you mean by package explorer? See,
Actually,
explorer in the sense, for example, you take the Internet Explorer. What the Internet Explorer will do?
so it will search the data with
Is
the
it give
record.
you an option to look into whatever you want, which is available in the net. Am I correct? Exploring is an option to enter what you want in this area. You can explore it. You can look into that one. Okay? Even package explorer, it's giving the information about the package. Look at this one. What it? Am I correct? What are the variables? System variables. Okay? Any components. Now suppose if I drag and drop here in control flow, come to here, it automatically gives another one. Look at this one. For each loop container, what the system variables it is supposed to be used. So whatever the controls we kept on the data flow task or in a control flow task, each and every information about your package it will give you an explore. I mean say it will give you, it will show you what is there in the package. Okay?
Okay.
There is a one more tab will come after this one. It will call the process explorer. I mean say while running the package, it will give you what is happening in the package. For example, look at this one. If I execute like this, right click and execute a package. There is one process explorer will come here right side. Look at this one. Process tab. If you go to process tab, will executing. How many seconds it has taken? What are the events is executing? Start time is 8:32 and end time is 0.093 microseconds. Time it has taken to execute that package.
Okay.
What of the data input task? 15 microseconds. Each and every information about your package execution will see in the process. Okay, this is in the runtime.
Okay.
Got it? This is
Yeah.
very, very, very important to look into as an experienced person. Somewhere else, if you are unable to troubleshoot the things, you have to go to the process tab, look into what is happening in each and every package. Got it?
Yeah.
This is about what are the basic tabs are available here. Okay. Now, up to these tabs are understood, madam?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions so far? What is the purpose of these tabs? Okay. Now, come to connection managers. Madam, did you get my point? What is the importance of connection managers? Hello?
Connection manager provide the connections for each sources.
Each source. Why we require the separate connection managers? Why can't use a single connection for all of them?
Because there may be a different type of data coming from text file
Yes, you're right.
and other
Yep.
databases and non-SQL databases.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Madam, in the world, different regions are there. Religions, I can say, different languages. Nobody is using the common language across the world except English. Am I correct? If I want to communicate two people, there should be some common platform. Am I correct? If I know Chinese, if you know English, if both of them has to communicate each other, I should know common language for both of them. Speaking a Chinese in front of the English is a comedy. Am I correct? Same way, even if somebody should understand my request, I should take his prerequisites, understanding formats. That's why MSBI is providing a different connectivities. Because if you create a one connection with a flat file, there is a way of reading the text from the flat file is different. Way of reading the text in the Excel file is different. Way of reading the text in the raw file is different. Way of reading the text from data from a Oracle is different. Way of reading a data from a SQL is different. Way of reading a data from a SAP database is different. Am I correct? To make a different connection, to read a different formats of the data from the world, they are providing some connection managers. Those connection managers are here. Okay? Did you get my point?
Yes.
These are overall about the what it is. Okay? What do you mean?
Hello.
Pardon?
Hello.
Yes, madam. What is the purpose of this tab here?
This tab for SSIS.
Okay. This tab will help you to create a logging. I mean, say configuration, as I said earlier. We can go for the configuration and all. Where do you use the configuration? Here, package configuration. Okay. So there, where you will see the different connections. Here you will see the connections. Where you go for the logging. Here you will log the data. Why we require the logging when you have the exception handling?
Because once we done a deployment, we are not able to see what are the errors occurred in the package. So that will be captured by log.
No. See, even for here, that automatically handles here. If you write something, it execute SQL task here. It will log the data into SQL Server. There is no doubt whether you will be in the development, whether it will be in the UAT, whether it will be in production, doesn't matter. It will store the data into the SQL Server. But there is a special importance about the logging as well. Because I'll tell you, you are sending a money to your friend, your sister, your brother. Those are in somewhere else. Okay? In the online, once you start processing, transferring the money, Once it reaches to your try to enter your security code. After security code you entered, immediately power gone. Okay, communication network got disconnected. What will about your transaction?
Failed.
Is it fail? It will be in queue. But as soon as you enter your transactional password, immediately the money will be deducted from your account.
Yes. It is in half.
It's not reaches to your sister account. But where is my account? Where is my money? But it's disconnected from your account. Okay?
Due to
There are some, yes, there are some security transactions we may do in SSIS. Very, very important. 5 steps are very important. Okay? If you get failed in the 4th step, we should know where it got failed. How do I know that it's got failed?
Okay.
We need to log each and every step additionally other than the exception handler. We need to log additionally. Okay? We need to store. Okay. First step is completed. Okay. Updated in the database. Second step is completed. Okay. Done. Third step is completed. Okay. Whenever you go and see in the 5th step, okay, 4th step got failed. Okay. Restart it in 5th step. Okay. Money is deducted from a source account, but it is not a transfer to destination account. Whatever the transaction details you send will take into account, then will transfer the 5th step. That is very easy. Otherwise, if you ask how many times I want to transfer the money, because once the amount is deducted from your account, you may not get the same amount in the same day into your account. It will take 24 hours, it will take 48 hours time to come into your account. Am I correct? By the time your sister or your brother may require the amount immediately. How do you adjust the money? Did you get my point, my madam? So lot of critical operations we may do. For the critical operations, okay, we may require for the logging. Okay?
Okay.
Did you get my point?
Okay.
Yeah, I will explain you. Going forward, when I try to explain each and every task, functionality, about your support, anything else, I'm going to give real-time scenario, where to use, where to not use this one. Okay? What is the importance of this one? Okay? Did you get my point? And this is overall about a framework about SSIS, madam. So far, do you have any questions about the framework? Any doubts so far?
Nothing.
Okay, now I have a small question. Okay, now I'm just moving to the real-time scenario now. Okay, this is a technical explain you. Okay, my question is for related to real-time now. I have one folder. Okay, in this folder, Imran is placing 10 flat files. Okay, I have one folder, Imran folder. In this folder, Imran placed 10 flat file folders. Each file contains 1 lakh records, 100k records. Okay, I want to load 10 flat files data one by one at a time into my database. At a time, one file at a time, 1 lakh records. I would say 100k records. I should insert into my database at a time, not one by one. How do?
Okay, so you need at a time, then you can use SQL container.
Okay.
Then you can place
SQL container mean what? What type of container?
sequence container.
Okay. Okay. What is the use of sequence container?
So it will do group task in a single unit.
Okay. Okay. Inside that sequence task, what will you place? Yeah, you told sequence container.
Data flow task.
Okay. Come
data
again.
flow task. Then
okay. In the data flow task, what you will keep?
Data. What you keep means?
And see, you kept it. See, there is one sequence container. Very good. After that, when you place the data flow task inside that one. Very good. Then tell me what is the stuff you are going to take in the data flow task.
So in data flow task, I'll select a file from flat file.
How do you
So the
open?
designation part will be.
Yeah, yeah, tell me. Yep. See,
So
I'm just giving
I
you
should
scenario.
select then data file, flat file
Yep, yep,
to one, right?
yep. You're right.
Um,
Come out of some solution. See, not only one solution, there are a number of ways. I'm
yes.
just giving a overview. There are a number of
One
ways I can
way
give.
we can handle with the help of using for loop, we can specify the directory and we
Okay,
can specify the file name, or we can specify the data file name, like giving
okay,
file name
okay,
with the dot dbs or some start
okay,
with a head, so like that. Some we can specify some dates, then we can click on uh, click on the options like the fully qualified, then we click
yep,
on OK. So inside
yep.
if we
Go ahead.
place on data flow, then we
Yep,
can click on OLU flat file collecting and finally pushing into, if suppose SQL Server, then I'm pushing finally into OLEDB.
okay. So you are using for each loop container or for loop container inside the data flow task, and again you are going to the data flow task, one source and one destination. Am I correct?
Yes,
That's what you told. Am I correct?
yes.
Very good. See, this is one of the solutions. But as the experienced one, if you use the 4 tasks for single file to load it, is it right? It won't create any performance issue?
Mm,
What about the bulk insert?
yes, we have an option like bulk insert, yes.
What the bulk insert will do?
Um, actually,
Just an idea. Don't
it
worry.
also,
As you said, is one of the solutions.
no,
There are
yes,
other solutions. See,
uh,
you are an
it
experienced
also
person, not
collects
a fresher. Yep, yep. I'll show you. But even you told me that the way first is the sequence container. If I would have not told you that, so don't use other things, you'll keep the sequence container, you'll keep the data flow task, but you will load only one file at a time. You have to run 10 times the task to pick up a file. Every time you have to keep only one file. But I have 10 files at a time. Each file has to pick up every time. Am I correct? But
yes.
performance is also very important. This is not a small task. There is a chance to use the 50, 60 packages inside the project. There may be a scenario may come in the near future, in the banking domain or insurance domain, okay? Any marketing, FMCG markets. So somewhere else you get this type of scenario. In front of you and I'll give you, okay? There is another question. I have 2 servers. Imran has the one server, Nagesh has one server. I want to move, see there is one table in my SQL server. It will tell you what file has, what connection has to pick up every day. So we don't know what name, what connection they will tell you to pick up. But my package has to pick up based on my connection. 1, 2 connections are there. Where you will write a, how do you write a package to pick up your connection based on that one?
I usually collect for those purpose using FTP.
FTP? No, my question is, you have SQL server. In this there is a connection table. Table contain SQL connection, Oracle connection, 2 connections are there. But 1 week SQL server connection has to take it. Next week Oracle connection has to take it. Next week has to take it.
Then
My package should not change.
package should not change. Okay, then I should place a variable, and I should declare on procedure like create process name and process variable. So initially I'll assign a insert I assign an insert value for default, and for changing purpose I use a procedure like update. So with this I'll keep on updating data and find it.
See, there are a number of ways. Can't we use the script task to identify that one?
Yes, we have a configuration, but right now in my company, everything they are doing fully with the SQL Server, not
Yeah, that's what.
doing. Mm,
Yeah, that's what. There are a number of ways.
mm,
Hey, you have to learn such a way because you said you already had an experience 5 years. Am I correct?
yes.
So these are the scenarios. And just to give you one or two, I did not told you. Lot of scenarios will come. Okay. Even I will give an example to you. If you have the time, just try it yourself.
Mm,
Okay. I have loaded 10 records into my source to destination. Imran has the table. It has the 10 records and loaded into my database. Okay. 10 records is completed. Next day, you added only 2 records additional to your source, and 2 records are updated. Okay.
okay.
My destination should get only 2 new records into my database, and 2 records which updated in the earlier, I should update it that one. What is the way, what is the scenario you will handle in SSIS?
So yeah, that is normally I usually use the truncate and
All
reload.
real-time scenarios. Okay, I will explain you. This is just giving the demo about what it is. I just given a brief introduction about the subject. Okay, in the coming classes, I'm going to give you a thorough explanation. Okay,
Mm,
got it?
yes.
If you have any questions, you write it down on a paper and ask me. And the timings and the rest of the things, everything is given by the organizer. Okay, this is just today. I'm just stopping for the demonstration today. Once you have any questions and concerns, you can raise or you can ask me anytime. But from going onwards, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, how they are going to be organized it, just have a word with them and try to take the feedback from them. Okay, which time, what the flexible, everything are they are going to be organized you. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask me. There is no doubt in this. I told you only few scenarios. There are a lot of scenarios will come while explaining about the subject. Okay. If you have any real-time problem,
No.
not, I'll explain about the subject. That's what the deal I got it. No, your who told, someone spoke with me yesterday. I think your husband.
Yes.
Okay, he told me that basically he may require some online, support about the job support. Okay.
Yes, it's a job support
Partially
kind of
some
thing,
experience.
Nageshwara.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. I heard the word from you. Is that kind of job support? If not some subject related things I wanted to explain. That's what I got it. Am I correct?
Mm,
So if you have any
That's
questions,
it.
Uma, just go ahead and ask the questions, whatever you have the doubts.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. You have any problem, any questions you faced earlier, you can ask me now. I can give solutions right upfront.
because in my company you are not able to work on my laptops. So
Okay.
whatever thing I'll have scenarios I'm facing a problem with my scenarios, then so
You're unable to
you
connect
have
it
to,
to.
yes.
If I am unable to connect in the sense, I will tell you simple example.
Okay.
Data conversion problem will happen because of multiple reasons. Whatever the reason you are telling to me may not be synced to that problem. It may be a different problem. How do you go and solve that problem if you are not showing to the screen?
Yes, for that purpose you should if I'm doing some process, I'm getting some errors, so I'll
Yep.
ask you. You have to tell me what are the possible ways I can rectify those problems.
See, what is the client you are working, Wells Fargo or something else?
Say it again. What's that?
What
Your
is your
client
client
name.
name?
Client name.
Mm, Yes, it's
That will be confidential,
banking.
Uma. No problem.
No. I'm not going to see. I'm supporting Wells Fargo Bank. People are connected to join me.
Okay, but in my company, it's the Bank of America. You are not able to
People are
connect it.
using this WebEx.
Webex. Okay, how you are able? Yes, people are
I'm
using
telling you,
Webex,
I'm
but
telling you that I'm supporting the people. Those who are working in a banking domain are still sharing their screen. See, I don't have any actions. While looking at the screen, I can give the very quickly that answer. Sometimes it may take 2 days or 1 week also if you don't express me properly.
That will be more enough, good enough, Uma, I think. If you exchange the screens in WebEx, we'll
Yeah,
guide you on all the
yep,
job support, what are the things you require
yeah.
from your end.
yes, I understand. But when I tried on Webex, you are not able to connect it.
No, no
Okay, see,
issues.
up to you.
I try.
Tell me that if I'm able to do this, we can. If not, nobody can help you. It's not me, even nobody. Looking at the screen, giving a solution is a big difficult. Without looking at the screen, asking me the solution is,
It's quite difficult. In fact, I agree with
uh,
Nageshwar Rao, madam. See, if you
problem.
share the
Microsoft will ask you to share screen. What is the problem?
sharing the
Where you are getting what
screen,
type of scenario? No. Who is talking? Is Kumar? Hello?
Uma,
Hello.
Hello?
yeah, Uma,
Ah,
is asking you.
yeah. Yeah, Praveen?
It's a Praveen Nageshwar Rao. I'm
Yeah,
colleague of
Praveen, see,
Chandrasekhar.
I'm telling you, see, let her try her level best.
Okay,
How much possible ways she can give the information.
okay,
We'll try to help her.
okay.
So, in this case, we are talking each other.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you the subject without sharing my screen, can she learn the subject?
Not properly.
I'll tell you the task name and I'll tell you that go to the property,
No,
set this one.
that will be a bit
She don't
difficult.
know where is that property first of all.
That
Even
will,
I'm telling that one, no, I am explaining her. That's
yes.
the
Yes,
problem.
I
Let her
understand.
try.
I understand your point. I understand.
Yep.
So
Yep.
what is my point is, when I try to figure it out, that is when I try to look on the web yes option, so it
Yep.
says it is highly secure. The other persons cannot enter into my options.
Okay, madam. It's up
So
to you. I'm not the person. I'm not the decision taker. You are the decision taker. You want the requirement. You want the help. However you express based on your explanation, I'll give my solution.
actually,
There's no
so when I get the requirement, so now currently I'm doing myself. So when I get a requirement, but I'm feeling some difficulties. When I get a requirement, I'll write everything and put it in my personal laptop.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have to work on those.
That will be good enough,
So
right?
Yes, sure. Yes,
hello.
sure. Yes,
Okay.
we
So
can. If you use
one
your personal laptop,
one second. So once you do all those things, then I'll do in the same way
okay.
with my system. So if I'm
Yep.
facing some difficulties, I'll ask you again. So I'm facing this
Sure.
difficulty, how to resolve it. So if you
Sure.
give a solution, then I will be do with my office laptop. Because
Yep.
right now I tried, but I'm not able to succeed because they have given me the system with a very
Can I give one
highly secure.
suggestion?
Yes.
Can I give a small suggestion?
Okay.
My best suggestion is instead of going to your company laptop, try to replicate the same thing in your personal laptop and show me. I'll do it in your personal laptop. Same thing you just go and implement in their company laptop.
This is very good idea, Uma. See, you do it in your personal laptop,
See,
then you can same do it in
yep,
your office laptop. That will help you as well as
personal laptop,
that will help Mr. Nageshwar Rao to get the
same
clearance of the
scenario,
problem.
just, yep, that would be the best option. Not even touch that your personal laptop. I will give you an idea, I'll do it in your personal laptop, replicate the
Just see and replicate it. When the
laptop.
class is going on, when the job support required, just see how he is working on it. and the same thing you can just do it in your official laptop.
See, Praveen, up to them. See, I
No,
can
no,
give you, but only thing is,
I do agree with
Yes.
you, Nageswara.
Okay. I want to ask you one thing clearly. So will you be able to
Yep.
work on my laptop, office laptop?
100%.
Yes, he can do it.
100% I can do any laptop from my system. There's no doubt. Either it's a company laptop, it's a personal
So,
laptop, doesn't matter for
if
me.
you are doing and accessing my system, will they able to capture? Because
How do I know that? What type of securities you should know, not me.
Uma,
I'm not the right person.
because I know that is under my consideration. If my laptop is used by some other, they will be captured and forwarded all those things to the manager, even
Okay, madam.
everything. So regarding
Okay, let's go for the
this
action.
point,
We'll see first. Initially we'll go step by step. We'll see what are the possible ways. We'll go step by step. Even I do one thing, I can help you. If you have the camera with you, you can point it to your personal company laptop and share that camera view to me. Okay, I can help you. If you have the camera, okay, that point it to your company laptop. Okay, the error I can clearly see in camera. Okay, that one you send to me, or take the screenshot of your whatever it is, okay, snapshot about your company laptop. Okay, send me through mail. Based on that understanding, I may give some solution.
he is also good enough, Uma.
That's max. Yep, that's max you can do. Okay.
okay.
Any questions so far?
Did you work with the Bank of America person?
Yes.
That is which part?
So, yes, I worked it. That's what
in
I told you.
US,
Bank of America I worked, Wells Fargo I worked it.
did you know which location?
Madam, I have students who will be keep on moving different states. How do I know that? Like, that's not the right answer, right question. People are from US. I'll tell you that. One is, what is it? New York is one person is there, and one thing I'll tell you. Decatur, Alabama. Okay, there's one student from, what is this? Broomfield, Orlando. Okay, there are students, madam, different places. I don't know, like, just based on the Skype address I'm telling you. Okay, anyway, my time is up now.
You are working with my my office computer. It is good for me because but when I tried with myself with WebEx, I'm not
Hello?
able to succeed. So that's
That's
why I'm
Uma,
coming
Uma.
into
See,
this
madam,
point.
that's what. Yeah, please. Somebody is waiting for me, please.
Uma,
Karen, see, we'll do it. We'll do it. There is no doubt in this. Okay.
Uma,
Okay.
he's getting late for the office, so he just want to wind up the
Yep.
sessions. If you have anything, just
Yes.
we'll have another session, kind of small meeting, and we can clarify that out.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he can
Yep.
prove, he can help you out in all the aspects what you are expecting. It's 100% sure,
Yes.
Uma.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, shall we close this meeting and we can discuss offline?
Yeah, sure.
Because he's
Yeah, you
getting
can
late at
close
the
the
office.
meeting.
It's
So we
already,
can.
Yep.
yeah.
If
Yep.
I